Hey guys, it's Anna with Anna Travels. So today I am going to be talking about booking direct versus using Klook. So if you are familiar with Klook is an online travel company. They're very popular in Asia. I think the company is based in Hong Kong. And when I was doing my research for Japan, a lot of people were suggesting it. And I'm like, is this a suggestion out of like pure, like they actually did like the product? Or is this more because they generate affiliate earnings? Or is it like a mixture of both? So I was curious in two main aspects, the Shinkansen and Disney. Now you can use Klook for other things, like I use, like they have like day passes, like the Osaka Day Pass. I'm not sure if that's what it's actually called, but it's kind of like Osaka Day Pass, and like Tokyo Train, like you could get a day pass for that. And they do sell tickets to like the Sky Tower and Tokyo Skylabs. So you can utilize Klook for other things. But for this test, I put side by side the Shinkansen and Disney. And it was booking through Klook easier or better, or direct better. So let's get into it. I booked most of my train tickets direct with JR via the SmartX website and the app, but I did book 2 tickets with using Klook. One Odawara to Kyoto, and another from Tokyo to Shinkobe. And so for my ticket to Odawara to Kyoto, it had to be canceled. And Klook did send me like a pre-notification warning me that the typhoon number 10 was, reported, and that there could be possible travel delays. And there was. My train was canceled, but Klook actually refunded me pretty quickly after. Like, I think it took a few days for my bank to get the refund back, but it was pretty relatively easy. And I'm sorry, I can't remember if I had to request it or if they just automatically did it. I can't remember now. So for my new ticket though, I still wanted to try Klook for the Shinkansen. I actually booked the ticket because I actually went back to Tokyo. So I booked my ticket from Tokyo to Shinkobe because I had to be in Kobe, and just did it through the app, and it was pretty easy. Their app is pretty clear. Like that's like one huge thing. Like sometimes like kind of like SmartX for Japanese websites is actually not that bad, but still it can be a little confusing. But Klook, especially if you're used to like Western type of like websites, it's very clear, very easy, and they have all of the terms and services laid out very, very nicely, so you can read. And to me, there's nothing confusing. So that's pretty good. So Klook, I think the negatives is that, with the SmartX, when you go in, you can actually pick your seats, and you have the greatest control. You can pick your cars, like they have like the little diagrams on the website. With Klook, you just pick like your first and second choice, and I think whoever at Klook actually does the seat selection. So if you are very much a control freak, you might want to go to the SmartX website or app over Klook. And I think the other thing is that if you're like penny pinching, Klook does charge a service fee for the Shinkansen. I'll talk about Disney later. But, it really depends. Like if you are, because it is a travel service, it's a travel agency in essence. So they do add a service fee because they are doing service for you. So it really is up to you. Like, do you want to save the $14? Well, that was what I paid for the Tokyo to Shinkobe ticket. I'm not entirely sure if it depends on how much your ticket is, because different train routes are different amounts. But there is a service fee, so just be aware of that. Booking direct with a SmartX. It's funny because like I watched a YouTuber. She was going through like items that, like, I forgot what the YouTube was. Basically, she was like putting down the SmartX app because she was like, well, I've never had to use it. I'm like, well, and I'm like, it's kind of like you're local. So, I can guess if you're local and if you know like about the Shinkansen, you probably won't need it because you know what to do. But for like people like me, I know a lot of people, they prefer to have everything kind of already done. And when you can go on the SmartX website or use the app, you can pre-purchase your tickets. So even before you hit Japan, and especially if you're doing budgeting, like say like you were like, I have, for this paycheck, I'm gonna put like $200 and pay for my train tickets. Next paycheck, I'm gonna buy more train tickets for your trip. It is a way for you to kind of budget in your trip before you even hit Japan. And I noticed that my one ticket from, what was it? I forgot which route it was. Oh, it was Shinkobe to Tokyo, so to reverse. I actually, since I booked it early, I actually got an early bird discount, and the green car, which is kind of equivalent to a first class car, it was actually almost the same price as like the regular car. So I was like, well, and Klook didn't have that discount. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna go with that, Nothing against Klook. I think just they were just offering an early bird discount. So in refunds, I can't tell you the official, like, if you just, I'm pretty sure if you forgot to board the train, there's no refunds. But the one thing, and this is kind of like a plus, but it's also kind of a negative. So basically when my first train with Klook got canceled, I decided for the attempt number 2 to get to Kyoto that I would book through SmartX. So basically I was thinking maybe that because I purchased through the app, if the train did get canceled again, that I would get a notification. That did not happen. So basically I walked to the train station at Odawara and no trains were running. Well, the train from Odawara to Kyoto was not running. So I pretty much, I did do a refund through the app and I did get it. So there is that. But yes, the app doesn't really notify you of cancellations. I think I had, either you go to the train station or I think it actually did have it on the actual website. So just a consideration. I think another little weird thing is that sometimes the app can be the app itself, not the website, the app itself can be a little silly to log into. Just at the login, once you're in, it kind of is very similar to the website. And so yeah, so just know that. But I prefer to do things on my desktop and laptop. So purchasing it on the desktop, it flowed right into the app, no problem. So, and you use for both, you use a QR code, and it downloads to your phone or whatever Klook app or the SmartX app, and you just use it at the turnstiles that have the QR code reader. Not all of them do, so just make sure you're getting at the right one or you're gonna make some people angry behind you. So let's switch to Disney. So my test was I forgot what order, but basically I paid one Disneyland ticket with Klook and then the other Disney Sea ticket. And I will say this, so many people complain about how glitchy the Tokyo Disney app is, but I never had any issues. So I just want to say that, some people say that they have so many issues purchasing via the Tokyo Disney app. I did not, and it was kind of convenient not to have a third party. I just did it and it worked. Now, if you are having glitchy issues, you might want to consider Klook, because Klook was also very simple and very easy. And Klook, pricing wise, for my situation, there was no difference. I think there was I think it was 30 or 40 cent difference. So if you are really penny pinching and you're pinching 30 or 40 pennies, it might be better to go through Klook, but Klook does sometimes have sales. So just keep that in mind. And probably what Klook is doing is that they probably have a really good deal with Disney for bulk ordering tickets. And that's why they're allowed, that's why they can be a little bit more, even priced and not charge a service fee. But if they are running a sale, Klook probably is a better for budget saving. If they're not running a sale, like in my case, I don't know, just using the app seemed pretty easy. I did buy the tickets for Tokyo Disney while I was in Japan, so I didn't pre-book it. I think another good thing about Klook is that they do have a refund policy. So say you booked your ticket like 30 days in advance, I think you have, but your plan, like say your plans are getting closer to Japan and like you're like, oh, we're not going to go to Tokyo Disney, you can get a refund, I think a full refund 15 days before, but I think anything 14 days they have like a penalty fee. So just keep in mind that. So I think if you are someone that kind of needs that policy, like the refund policy, might be into Klook, because the Tokyo Disney, if you purchase it through the app or their website, it's tickets only is non-refundable. Kind of like how Disney World is, like tickets are generally non-refundable. You can move the dates because they are date-based pricing, but you just have to kind of look into how you want to travel. So I don't really think that there's like a clear winner. I think it really depends on your situation. I mean, for me, I actually liked using the Disney app because I didn't have to go through a third party. Because like you have to buy the tickets. Apparently there is a Klook like kiosk or whatever, but I actually just took the ticket and downloaded it and put it into the Tokyo Disney app anyways. So it was just like one extra step that I had to do, but yeah, so just know that. I don't know. Yes, Klook is good. I don't have any problems with Klook. And apparently I have a referral code, so if you want to use it, I think it's $5 off. You're free to do it. I think maybe I get something, but I am not in the affiliate program. This is just a referral code that you can use. So yes, Klook can be beneficial for your travels to Japan, and they do have a lot of other offerings that I do think are very beneficial for your travels. So anyways, like, subscribe, join future videos. Talk to you guys later. Bye.